Just talking? Well, what's the show about? About nothing.
I don't know if you guys seen it, but there's this video of this girl, and I'm talking to you. I don't know if you guys seen it because I just showed it to my friends here.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So there's this video that went viral a while back, and it's a song that was made by this white chick from Orange County, here in Orange County, and she sells Murphy beds for a living. I guess that's her business. She sells the Murphy beds, and I think what I heard initially was that she made this song to help sell the Murphy beds.
Oh, to create some buzz.
To create buzz.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's how it was brought to me. And I was like, okay, let me hear it. Let me see it. And the song's called I Want To Be Neenja. And she's really racist in it, though. Like,
we'll throw in a little clip of it.
Yeah.
I try to do everything like on the big screen. And you guys, you know what? I might do it. I might be a ninja soon. I gonna be ninja.
She, at first, when the song starts off, she's using her own voice. And then she starts to use like this really bad Asian accent.
Yes. Very stereotypical.
Very stereotypical.
Like, she's doing it like,
Yeah, and I couldn't understand, like,
to mock the,
where's...
Yeah, like you're almost like, she's almost like so, like, committed to it so much that you know that she's meaning to be mocking.
Yes.
That's almost what it sounds like,
Yeah. It was like 1960s mockery.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like where every character had a China hat on.
Yeah.
And everyone like maybe had a couple whiskers.
Oh, the Disney stereotypical.
Yes,
exactly.
Or, Looney Tunes type of stereotype.
Because she totally used that voice. She was like, she was using it.
And if you're wondering,
I'll let you do the damage.
I was wondering this too. I was like, oh, when did this come out? I was like,
we were like thinking that,
In my head, I was like, oh, okay, maybe this came out, mid 2000s, maybe 2010.
Yeah.
And then we find out like what's probably recent, probably more like
within about a year. So I think
a year or two.
Yeah. Within the last 2 years.
Yeah.
It's pretty fresh.
Yeah.
And so what was did you guys think she was is she tone deaf, or is she like legitimately like, does she have some racist tendencies that she doesn't realize?
Maybe a little bit of both.
I mean, I don't want to, without her here to defend herself, I don't want to call somebody a racist, but I mean, evidence.
I mean, look, tone deaf is absolutely the easiest way to put it.
Yeah.
And it keeps her pretty safe, for her own sake, because it's pretty bad, dude.
Yeah,
the accent only gets worse.
Yeah. It's okay. For me, I think it's like, okay, if you're doing a bit, like a comedic bit.
Yeah.
I kind of let that pass. But if you're like someone trying to sell a product and then you go and do a mock, it's different.
It's like a different realm when, like, at least this is why I feel like a lot of people probably don't feel this way, but is when you're in a stand-up comedian and you're doing something like that for a bit, or even like, maybe it's an actual, what do you call it? What do they call it? Like, what is Mad TV or SNL? What do they call it? Variety show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like if they're doing some kind of like comedy bit, like I let those things slide, because it's obviously comedy,
Yeah.
Now, maybe if she was trying to do comedy, but if she was doing it for the sole purpose of selling Murphy beds,
it's
like,
that's where I don't really, I don't have an answer. She might not have had the worst intentions. So if you guys end up looking her up and she has, a cleaner slate, then we're giving her, my apologies. But it seems pretty bad, dude.
Yeah.
Like at the gate. It just seems like she missed the mark, about like by 100 years. She's this comedy. I mean, I don't mind racist jokes.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy, all freaking types of comedy, man. Like I love joking about people's shortcomings, things like that, my own shortcomings as well as everyone else's, because I am an observationalist, so when I see things and I notice that, I'm like, oh, wow, that statue looks like a dick. I say stupid things, so sometimes they're racist to certain people and sometimes they're just, oh yeah, it's just observation,
Yeah.
I think the best comedy walks that line where like, you offend a good amount of people, but at the same time, you make other people laugh and even question it.
Yeah.
But when most people are pretty like,
it's a little too far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's, which we could probably put her in, but we'll say at the most innocent, she's just simply tone deaf.
That's it. Because when I'm looking at her, I'm thinking, you don't have that traditional racist look, and you're so committed to the role and the part that I almost feel like you didn't have any ill intention.
Yeah.
You just are kind of fucking far off, like your finger's way off the pulse.
Yeah, you didn't hit the mark.
For the comedy. Yeah, you missed the mark for sure.
Although with the interesting thing, remember you brought up that she said she like got the inspiration from one of her Asian friends?
Yes.
So this is where it kind of leads me a little like either she really is super tone deaf and then felt like, oh, well, almost like, I got the okay, I got the card.
I got the,
yeah.
Then maybe that puts her, I don't know if that puts her in a worse category or in a better
I don't know,
light.
but one of you mentioned it, and she should have used the Asian friend in the video.
Oh, yeah.
She should have had him in there because in the video, it's just her and her sister, both 2 white girls. And then she does travel to, I don't know, China or somewhere at some point. It looks like maybe a Chinatown or something.
Oh, in the video?
In the video.
Okay.
Yeah. And she does a lot of like shots from there.
Yeah.
And real gimmicky shots, dumb touristy type stuff. But they're in the video. So that's the only, part where she shows Asian people. But
they're just props.
Yeah.
Wow.
They really kind of fucked up. But
I think she's making this worse. But
yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. Now I got to really dive in and see everything. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It does seem really racist on the surface, though, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, but the song is so catchy. It's like ridiculous, man. She's like,
it's corny catchy.
Yeah, it's one of those where you're like, damn it, like I hate that it's catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's so catchy. It's just infectious. It is. It was in my head all day.
You're like, damn it, I need to get this out. But let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, for sure.
Racist or tone deaf? Check out full episodes of the Strange Noise podcast on Spotify. Episodes also available on your favorite podcast platform.